Have you been watching too many self-improvement videos? Are you finding yourself getting stuck 2 days after you don't touch your hands on your meat? Decide, you know what? I'll start tomorrow. You get that bottle of lotion, you load up the hub, you lay down in your bed, and you gravitate your own crusty ass hands with calluses on them down into your pants and start imagining that you were that guy fucking that 10 out of 10 bitch. Well, I'm glad you came to this video because I'm here to help you and turn you into a fucking ox. So if that's what you want to hear, stay until the end of this video because I'm going to teach you how I went from a fucking loser to a little bit less of a loser because I don't touch myself anymore, you know? It's all about improvements. If one day you're touching yourself and you don't touch yourself the next day, that's an improvement. That day is an improvement for you. If you're going and every single day busting 12 nuts, 3 in the morning, 2 after breakfast, another 7 in the afternoon, and now you bring that number down from 12 to 5, that is an improvement. You need to be looking at it like that. You're not just gonna magically go from, busting 3 or 4 nuts a day, every single day, to 0 for the rest of your life. It's not how it works. It's an addiction. We need to first understand that. It is an addiction. It was an addiction for me. It's probably an addiction for you. If you're sitting there denying it, you're addicted. It's okay. Say it. I'm addicted to touching my own meat and watching other people have sex. A lot of people are. Like 90% of people do that still. 90%. And most young men, if they have access to internet and a laptop or a phone, have watched other people and have gone hard to it and have imagined that it was them. And, it's been told that it's okay, watching porn, masturbating, it's all about finding yourself and what you like. It's healthy for young men to watch 2 other people, 2 strangers who don't even love each other, who are just there for money, fuck each other hard in way, way, way crazy ass positions. And you think that that is how it should be because that's what you've been taught and that's how you grew up and that's how you get fucking aroused. You are getting aroused by 2 other people having sex, not one person. How are you going to get aroused when it's just you one-on-one? You're not going to know because your mind has been re-fucking wired to get aroused when it sees 2 other people having sex and it turns into some cuck shit, bro. A lot of people are fucking cucks nowadays. That those thoughts just come into their mind that they want 2 other people to fuck in front of them and watch and sit there and jack their dick off to it. That's what watching porn does to you. So if you're here, got a little bit off topic, I'm gonna go over the 3 reasons why people touch their meat and the solutions. So first and foremost, you touch yourself because you're horny. This is the hardest one because naturally, as a man, you feel horny randomly. You could be sitting in the middle of math class, get a random boner, and you're like, fuck, you can't touch your meat in the middle of class. So, you either just, start thinking about non-arousing shit, or you do some sneaky shit, go into the bathroom, bust a quick one in the middle of school. That's nasty. Anyways, if you're this kind of guy who touches himself whenever he gets horny, what you are lacking is discipline. Because you need to understand that you being horny is normal and natural, but for the wrong thing, okay? You should not be horny for your own fucking 2 hands. This is nothing, okay? You should not let your mind take control of what you get horny about. Your mind is telling you, hey, I'm aroused, I want to reproduce, but there's nothing to reproduce with. So it's like, okay. And what has it been reprogrammed to do? Whenever it gets horny, to get its phone, where's my phone? My phone's recording. To get the fucking phone, swipe until the woman of your dreams comes on the screen and your mind thinks that you're about to fuck that girl, but you're not. You're about to fuck your hand. Okay? So understand that for me. You are fucking your hand every time you jerk off. You're literally fucking your own hands, my boy. You're not doing it with that woman. It's your hands. It's your imagination. And afterwards, you're left high and dry. Why do you think that is? Put the pieces together. If you're a horny fuck, you need to get disciplined. That's a whole different topic. Getting disciplined, whole different thing. There's so many ways to become more disciplined, but But if this is why you're jerking off because you're horny, that's what you need. Number 2, you're jerking off because you're bored. Okay, you know, you're bored, you got nothing to do, family's out of the house, you know, might as well just bust all over the kitchen counters, start milking your own fucking meat like you're a bull, like an ox. No, my boy, get built like an ox. That's what you need to be doing. If you're fucking bored and you have all the time in the world and you don't have a fucking six-pack, you don't have muscles, you don't have money, what are you doing touching yourself, man? You're a fucking grown-ass man or a young man. You need to be doing the things that give you the status and the confidence and the mental energy to push forward throughout your life. Not the thing that takes away from your energy. Because believe it or not, believe it or fucking not, every single time you take your hand and put it on your own reproductive organ, your energy, not only physically, but mentally and spiritually, gets lowered. And people can sense it. So if you're doing this because you're bored, you're probably the worst because you're doing it like 12, 13 times a day. Like a fucking weirdo. But this can be fixed. You need hobbies and you need a goal in mind. Why are you watching this video? What do you want? The goal is to stop jerking off, right? That's a goal. Write it down. I want to stop busting 13 nuts a day. I want to bust 1. Write that down. Did you get it done? Yes. You're going to get fucking confident. You're going to have self-esteem if you get it done. And if you don't, doesn't matter. It's not the end of the world. Look back at it. Why did I do it? I was bored. I should do this instead. Okay, I will. Boom. Done. Last but not least, you're lonely. This is difficult because it be like that sometimes. I personally have not been in a relationship for 3 years now because that shit is toxic, bro. That shit is so toxic. The world that we live in right now is very, very difficult for you to find someone who is genuine. And I have gained the ability to see through people who are fake and genuine. Like, just like that. I'm just like, okay, by like one word, I already know what your intentions are with me. And I don't have time for games. So if you're lonely, you need to find, this is very difficult, you need to surround yourself with people who genuinely care for you. Because that is probably the most depressing thing ever. If you feel lonely and you are supplying yourself with constant dopamine from 2 random people having sex on the internet and you watching it from behind the screen, it's not long term, believe me. It's about 2 seconds of not feeling lonely and then you're back to being lonely, and it's literally a cycle. Because these 3 things are all cycle. You feel lonely, you jerk off. You feel horny, you jerk off. You feel bored, you jerk off. But once you break that cycle and you start filling it with other things, you feel horny, meditate. Feel horny, take a cold shower. Feel bored, do some push-ups. You feel lonely, talk to a friend. And that cycle will start to slowly break. You will find it very, very easy to keep your hands away from your meat. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.